playground. Hooray!
Come on inside, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for another edition of the Outcast podcast. It's your boy G Money Gentry here with you.
I hope you smoked today. Not cigarettes, but weed.
Yes, TK. I hope you did too.
Get ready, because we're about to take your mind on a journey outside of your mind.
We've got the whole crew here, the brown one, the black one, the white one. We all come together to do a podcast.
It's
here.
like a McFlurry. Or
It's like a blizzard.
Blizzard from...
With all the ingredients. The suicide. Remember those drinks when they'd say, make me a suicide? Give me
It's
some
cold,
give me an
baby.
orange drink, some Coke.
It was so good too.
Yeah. We got the freaking Puerto Rican. What's up, my man, Ramo G?
Sounds like TK did some ayahuasca. Is that how you say it?
Ayahuasca.
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 Before he
We're going to be
came on
talking
the
about
show.
that coming up.
That's crazy, dog. No, I like it. That's funny.
Memphis
I need you to be more vocal.
is always spreading his
Oh,
awesomeness.
I'm allowed to talk this
What's
time.
up,
Sorry.
Memphis?
Hey, what's up? I would like to spread a little awesomeness to Danny Fernandez. God damn, girl. And she fine, man.
What movie is she in?
Shit, motherfucker. I don't know.
All right, just
I don't know
asking.
her IMDb.
He
He
off
just
the top of my
knows her
head.
as an Instagram model. You know, he's probably, you follow her on the gram. Is that where you get most of your content from her?
On occasion.
She Snapchat you that
Yeah.
hoo-ha?
I would love to if she did, though. If she's listening.
She probably got an OnlyFans
Snapchat me that
account.
monkey.
OnlyFans.
Nah, if she's accomplished like that, she don't need that shit. She got money, dog.
Oh,
She
she's
ain't
straight.
trying to do that.
Well, a couple famous chicks did it.
Who?
A couple chicks that
Okay.
are famous
sure.
did a OnlyFans, and they didn't need the
Yeah, but
money.
it probably wasn't like. you
What
think it was
famous
like,
chicks did
you know,
OnlyFans?
Very seductive and stuff. Like,
Mia Khalifa.
She did.
man, she used to be in porn. What are you talking about?
Bad Barbie did it and made $20 million, you know?
Bad, you mean bad
Cash
baby?
Me Outside, Bad Baby,
Would
Bad
you
Barbie.
date a chick that
Who?
had an OnlyFans?
Who the hell's that?
Sure. If she
Would
was
you,
a good woman.
Would you allow your current girlfriend to have an OnlyFans?
If it was going to help pay the rent,
No,
sure.
I don't fucking think so.
I secretly think a lot of women do OnlyFans and shit because they know somebody is always into whatever the fuck they want to put out there, and they know they're gonna make some somewhat decent money, at least enough to keep gas in a car or maybe keep a car note paid.
Also,
Man, let's be honest. All right, let's be honest. All right, there's some fucked up people in this world.
Yeah,
A chick can have an OnlyFans page with only pictures of her fucking feet, and she'll become rich, dude.
literally.
If she gets her
Give her
shit done,
72
it
hours
looks
and she
real
gotta-
nice. Her feet look nice. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because there's just a lot of weird.
Weird shit.
what if you
freaking
put
people
your
out
shit
here.
on there and nobody buys it? Then she'd be really
I
feeling
don't know,
bad
man.
about herself.
I think nowadays it's kind of hard because it's so out there. You know what I mean? Like,
It is.
yo,
yeah.
I got OnlyFans, and you be on Twitter and shit because I've noticed it. Because a lot of shit getting kicked, getting kicked off of IG, but Twitter's like
Hey man,
it's
what,
like fucking Cinemax and Showtime at night.
whatever
Anything
works.
fucking goes. In Twitter,
Yeah.
it's a lot of Snapchat the pussies
Yeah.
and lots of and like what was today? No, yesterday was Titty Tuesday. I got a homegirl, just a regular chick, and she does a Titty Tuesday, and I'll see in my feed bitches with like titties everywhere. Not that I'm complaining, it's great, but listen,
You like
Go-
that?
So now are you gonna?
Hey, look, man, don't get me wrong, dude. If I could do a web page where I just show everybody my butthole and make millions of dollars, I'd fucking
I'm gonna
do
start
it.
a
You don't do that
OnlyFans.
already?
That for us.
Bullshit. I know
doing
you
it.
do.
I'm doing it. I'm starting the OnlyFans, and I'm only gonna show my.
It just
calf
don't work like that
muscles.
for us.
I've seen you
And
on
I
the
got a nice
basketball
tush.
court, Ramo. When you run, your boobs actually sometimes bounce around
Damn
like
right,
you look like
baby.
you got like a C cup.
That's
I'll
not
think
true,
of
like
right,
a nice
Gentry.
B, maybe.
Gentry.
Yeah.
That's not your-
B plus.
Well, it's good to
Well,
see
we
all
do
you
got a
guys
girl
here.
on the show then.
We have yet
That's
to
all
get
right.
a girl on the show. At some point, we will have to. But I have a lot of things I want to talk about today. One thing that came across my feed, I follow that Jake Paul. He's an interesting character.
Yeah,
I give him credit, making a lot of money, making a lot of things happen at a young age, and he's been getting in the ring and fighting people, which a lot of people have been watching. Nobody's watched boxing until this guy started putting on his little sideshow. Everybody wants to bang on him, but I like people that go to the bank. And
Everybody wants to bang him? What?
like beat him up.
Oh.
Like everyone wants to bang on him.
His
Like
butthole.
say that, he's
Ramo.
a
His
YouTube
ass.
guy. He's an idiot. He really doesn't have talent.
Right.
But somehow, some way, this guy's got 25 million followers, and he puts on these boxing events.
Yeah, it doesn't take
And
much.
it makes money. Every fight he's been involved in ends up getting great pay-per-view numbers.
I wouldn't want to fight him.
I think you got to have like a train wreck kind of situation going on, and you can really pull off some amazing shit on social media because people enjoy looking at other people who seem to be, in a sense, one way or another, worse off than they are.
But this
like
guy
somebody
is
that
not, I
can
don't
look
think
at it and
that's
be
what
like,
this
damn,
guy
I'm
is.
glad
though.
I'm not that
I think
motherfucker.
I don't
You know
think
what I'm
that's what this guy is, though, not to cut you off. I think this
probably
guy
not
is living his
now.
best life, and
Not
he's
now.
showing people how to just get out there and do it and don't be afraid. And you too
Well,
can
yeah.
get in the ring and be like, fuck it.
Well,
you
that's
know,
what I'm saying. Yeah, like
I can do it.
He mentioned that he went on this crazy experience where he went to Costa Rica and he did this ayahuasca.
Nailed it.
What
Oh,
is
dude,
that?
that's
Ayahuasca.
awesome.
What is that?
Have you guys heard about this?
Have you
stuff?
looked at a picture of it?
I saw it.
like a root.
Something on Vice about it a few years
The
ago.
root. They chop it up,
You have to go down to the Amazon, and
it's a root.
it's
boil
only-
it in a tea.
and then you drink it, and then supposedly it exercises a bunch of your demons out of you. You have an out-of-body experience. You've heard Will Smith has taken it. He spoke about his
Caused him to
experience.
smack Chris Rock while he
and
was on it.
Miley Cyrus has taken it, and she talked about the
Yeah,
experience.
Caused her to
No.
make that one album where she was swinging around on that wrecking ball there.
Very well could be.
I watched a documentary on that. Some guy went down there and pretty much showed the entire process of, you know, how they do it, how it goes down, like what you do, like going in a tent. And it looks like some pretty interesting shit. Like it would be fun to do. Like, I think more of an experience of somebody who has experience with drugs other than marijuana. Yeah, definitely. Because this is some shit like you throw up, and I heard you may even like, you know, go on yourself like
Shit your
that
pants.
shit. Yeah, that's some shit that, you know, some people did when they like took ecstasy and stuff
Yeah,
like
you
that.
busting
Yeah.
out-
You
Your
have to
buddy would shit his
understand
pants,
when you know, how your body functions in those situations and when to find a fucking outhouse and when to get the fuck out of, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if you're not prepared for something like that, like you could make it a fairly terrible experience for maybe not yourself, but other people.
Well, I used to take mushrooms a lot when we were growing up around here. It's rains. There's a rainy season.
Sure,
A lot of cow
sure.
fields around here.
Yeah,
And there's
okay.
lots of purple ringer mushrooms
I've heard
around
about
here. You
that,
make
yeah.
tea. And we used to do that. I used to make tons of tea.
I've heard about
And
that.
I had a dehydrator. I would dehydrate the mushrooms and sell them in the bag, sell them.
You
That's
just
probably not
admitted it on a
good.
podcast, bro.
Probably not good to say
Listen,
now.
it's-
But that was a long
years
time
ago.
ago. It's probably like
Listen, people are
20
already
years
getting
ago.
brought up on
All right.
RICO charges.
I think
Come on.
the statute of limitations has run out on me selling those mushrooms out of the dehydrator. Sorry, Ma.
So these
My mom even found the dehydrator one time and she like spread it out all over the floor and had the mushrooms and she got really mad at me.
These cow farms, or where they at?
fucking crazy.
Actually, the number one around here is out at Gateway, where there was one, and then there was one on Bass Road right by Health Park. Health Park?
Okay.
Bass Road.
Right.
There's
right.
cows there to the right.
Yeah.
Go out there. There's mushrooms out there now. It's raining.
Yeah.
They're out there. So, anyways, if you make the tea, you're hallucinating just like this ayahuasca. It's got psilocybin for days.
You
You're
got some
fucking.
mushrooms? Did you get some?
I could
You
get
got
it
some
in.
tea?
I'm not going out there. I don't want to get, in trouble for trespassing to go get
Yeah,
them
right,
anymore.
yeah,
But
no, I'm not bringing
back
it up.
when I was a kid, all we ever did was trespass. That's kind of what we did.
It seems like it could go bad, though, because TK, you sent me an article where there's these parents whose son went down. He's 24 years old, went down to the Amazon on a trip and never came back. And supposedly died, and the parents aren't getting any answers. The people that took him on the trip aren't taking responsibility.
Of course not.
So it seems like it can be dangerous as well.
No, of course. Yeah,
Definitely
very.
take it with your own, at your own risk.
It's a poison.
Also, something about the way it interacts with caffeine. If you have a lot of caffeine in your body, if
you
have,
got to flush. You got to do a flush beforehand. Like you're
Total
supposed to.
flush.
They require you to do
Anal
that.
flush.
Like, yeah.
let's get somebody
Wait,
on the line.
what?
I have a friend
heard, yeah.
of a friend
Okay.
who's done it and
Really?
had an experience. His name is Tony.
Awesome.
Tony.
Give him a call
Here,
here.
call him up. All right.
So
He's out on Bass Road.
I've never done mushrooms before.
No,
No, I ain't never done it because I ain't never been around nobody who had
I,
The best
I
thing,
did it
there's-
once, but I don't think they did it right because I got dick out of it.
See,
No,
I've
I
had-
twice, and I never
Really?
got
the
dick out
thing-
of it.
and this is the thing about that. If you take too much, it's kind of it's a little bit jarring. And if you don't
I
take
hardly
enough,
take any, yeah.
you don't get it.
Okay.
But if you pick them right off the shit, and
Yeah.
you just bite 2 bites out of the cap, wash it off, take 2 bites out of the cap, you're tripping your fucking nuts off. I'm telling you, be the best experience.
I ain't more than that.
You can't fuck up.
Acid does good for me.
All right, we have Tony on the line, I do believe. What's going on, Tony? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. How's it going?
What's up, Tony?
Tony, what's the business, homie?
What's happening?
Yeah, so Tony, we sitting here having a little conversation about this ayahuasca. I don't know too much about it other than I did see Jake Paul post that he had some kind of unbelievable experience. Will Smith has said it's the greatest day and night of his life. We've heard people have good results. We've heard also a family that son went down there, the mother's son, 24-year-old, went to the Amazon, had his ayahuasca experience, and he ended up not coming back. Killed him.
Oh, wow.
So I'm curious, how was it for you? And can you explain the experience from beginning to end?
Well, personally, I've never done ayahuasca, but I've done DMT several times. It's a life-changing experience, that's for sure.
What's the difference between DMT and ayahuasca?
Yeah.
Okay, so main difference is basically time frame. Ayahuasca is a drink, and I think it lasts anywhere from like 8 to 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And DMT, it's you smoke it, and at most lasts maybe 20 minutes.
See, that's more up my alley. I don't got a lot of time. I'm a busy motherfucker. Like, seriously. I like that.
They have those pens,
yeah.
right? The little, like, you can actually, they have like puffer pens that have DMT in them.
Yeah, I've seen those coming around lately. Yeah, those were never really a thing.
Probably shouldn't smoke it while you're driving.
Might not be a good idea.
That would be a horrible idea.
Right.
So what was the experience like? Like, what do you remember from it? Was it a positive one?
Oh yeah, definitely positive every time. I've heard some people say that DMT is like 10 to 15 years intense psychotherapy in 10 to 15 minutes.
Wow.
That's
And
fun. I could use that.
They're not wrong. People that say that, they're not wrong. It's definitely helped me through a lot throughout my life, and like I used to see a counselor, used to see a psychiatrist and stuff, and don't do that anymore.
That's
and
cool.
I thank DMT for that.
So how many times? You said you've done it multiple times. How many times?
If I had to put a number on it, probably 20, 25 times.
Nice.
Whoa. That's
He's
awesome.
not a rookie.
Are you doing it right now?
Not a rookie, right?
So then it has a level of safety. I mean, he's done it 25 times, and that we were looking at an article where some parents had lost their son going down there and doing it. That was the only article I saw like that. But
Maybe he just chose to stay and tell him I'm gone.
So now let me ask you a
Collect the
question,
insurance
if
money.
I may. Are you an experienced user? Like back in the day, did you have experience with ecstasy, maybe K and things of that nature?
Yeah, I've done
Okay.
too
Me
many
too.
drugs. I
I was
guess.
gonna ask
Yeah,
that.
me too.
Me too.
That's a lot of fun, isn't it? It's pretty cool.
well, how does that compare then? I didn't want to ask that question, but it's a great question. How would you say that compares, like, feeling wise, body, like the kind of the rush, the endorphin feeling wise compared to ayahuasca?
Yeah, like the body feeling, I would say, is comparable to mushrooms.
Yeah. I've done a lot of those
Okay.
too.
And, like it's really hard to explain because it happens so quick. But yeah, your heart starts racing, and then some people describe it as like you're dying.
That doesn't sound very
Yeah.
fun. I don't know if I
That
want
does
to
not
feel like
sound
I'm
attractive
dying.
At
at
my
all.
age, I can't fuck around with that.
I got shit to do
I'm
on
out.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
What the
shit.
fuck, man? I don't want to feel like this.
I got shit to do at 5 o'clock.
It's bringing my high down already.
I had a question. So what was the point, a part of it that made you feel like it helped you to work through emotional or baggage that you may have had?
Well, like the way you do it, if you take one hit, you'll kind of feel the body, and then you take a second hit, and then you'll start seeing crazy shit.
Like what specifically? What kind of crazy shit do you
Purple
remember seeing?
unicorns, orange dinosaurs.
Okay, well, I actually just did it on Saturday,
Nice.
and
Congratulations.
thank you. The second hit I took, I saw like best way I could describe it is a rainbow kaleidoscope all over everything.
That's fun. I used to
That
have
is
some
pretty cool.
glasses that used to do that, and I wore them to a rave one time in Tampa where DJ Icy was spinning. Best time ever, dude. It was great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's
like
awesome.
fun.
I was reading some experience that people had online about it, and it was pretty
But
wild. Like some of the shit they
by
were saying.
seeing these rainbow kaleidoscopes through your eyes, how does that solve like depression? You know, would you just think
Okay,
about the
so-
rainbow colors every time you get sad and it makes you happy? How did it fix you?
Okay, so that's not what does it. Then you take a third hit.
Ooh, a third.
Oh, I
hit.
thought I
like
was
it.
good at two. Got that third hit.
Now,
Goddamn,
each
bro.
hit, how much of it are you drinking when you taking that?
Are
Each-
you
each
alive
one.
He's smoking it,
right
he said.
now?
Is it you're drinking
Yeah,
it?
just smoking it.
Oh,
yeah.
you're smoking. Oh, okay.
Do you put
Yeah.
it like in a joint or something?
No,
They blow it in your
typically
face.
people put it on top of some weed, or
Okay.
like I've taken dabs of it before.
No shit.
Okay.
Dabberific.
Send us more
If
products.
one wanted to cure something like that, where would they go?
Oh, it's tough.
It's
Trying to
illegal,
give,
right?
he's not gonna give up his plug, dog.
Don't be a snitch, Memphis.
Damn.
No,
I was thinking like
Memphis, you
get
can
at
try to
fucking
do your
stores
drug
and
deals
shit.
off the air. We'll
Yeah,
work
yeah,
your
yeah.
drug deals off the air.
Calm down.
I still want to know
Damn.
what epiphany did you have while you were on this high that has helped you mentally? Like what happened
Okay.
specifically?
I'll tell you a story about 5-6 years ago. So within the span of about 4 months, two of my best friends, my grandma, one of my younger cousins, and I guess two of my younger cousins, they all passed away, and it was a rough experience. And so on my birthday, I smoked some DMT, and I couldn't see anything after I took the third hit. Like it was all just kind of black. But then I saw like these white, like, I don't know, almost clouds coming in front of my face, like waving in front of my face. And then I could feel every person that I've loved that has passed away, I could feel them there with me. And
They were
then-
telling you, no, it's not your time yet. Go back.
What, right. But then I could feel all of them hug me. At
That's
the all
awesome.
time
That's
pain.
cool, man.
That's
That's
awesome.
what's up, bro.
That is.
And then I
That's
heard
the
a
results
voice,
I was looking for.
Yeah, and then I heard a voice say, "We're okay." And, of course, I broke down crying like a little girl, and, but yeah, DMT does things like that. Like,
So it almost seems like it opens your third eye.
yeah, that's what some people say. Yeah.
And you know how when you have a good cry, sometimes how great that feels.
Oh, it feels amazing.
But it's
yeah.
but it's
Feels
almost like
amazing.
it's stuck inside you, right? We can't.
Right.
We either can't. We don't allow ourselves to. It's
Oh,
we're not
definitely not,
supposed
yeah.
to.
No.
Right.
Not
But-
as men, yeah.
but
yeah,
apparently-
no,
yeah.
stereotype.
but
Yo,
apparently-
punk ass over here crying and shit. Do some push-ups.
Yeah.
See, listen to him.
Apparently, this puts you face to face with it right away, and will snap you immediately and allow you to dispense whatever you have pent up inside you.
Sure.
Probably feels pretty
it'll
good.
either do that, or it'll at least bring things to the forefront and make you realize things need to work on, or things you're fucking up on, and you need to change here and there. you
Oh.
know?
So it's
yeah.
definitely it's
I
a
got Rainbow for
self-cleansing
that.
it's a self
Like
it's
if you
self-cleansing.
drink too much or something, or if you're
Right.
like the last time I did it, it told me I was smoking too much weed.
See, no, it can't tell me no shit like that. 'Cause
Damn it.
then I'll be like, fuck you, dog.
I know
What's
it's
up?
going to tell me that.
So,
Damn
so
it.
That's
Tony,
bullshit. Never.
so did you stop like smoking as much weed, Tony? Have you dialed back as much weed as you smoke now because it told you that?
Yeah, I've been trying. Yeah,
But more ayahuasca though.
Well, he did
Yeah.
DMT. He did
DMT.
DMT, which
Oh,
is similar
DMT.
to ayahuasca.
It's just a greedy drug. It wants you to smoke it more.
Yeah, it's pretty greedy.
But then how are you going to smoke it without weed? So there you go.
it it lets you know where you're not healthy in
Right.
life.
Sure.
Whether that's relationships or relationships with drugs that you do, or
Now that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So basically you're saying like everybody needs to try this once or twice in their life.
I mean, if you don't have any heart conditions, then yeah, I reckon.
And I like that
What-
little physician thing. If you don't have any heart conditions, because can you imagine that on a
I-
commercial?
I ain't
If you
fucking
try this,
around.
you have this, and that. Call us.
What do you think about like microdosing the mushrooms, the psilocybin?
Oh, I think it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, of course this guy thinks it's a fantastic idea.
What?
He's done DMT
Well,
20
no,
times.
that's it.
25
25.
times.
I'm just saying.
25 times.
Sorry, 25.
Including Friday.
I was just wondering if it carried over to them if you felt like that was that psilocybin and mushrooms were also a good way. But I know people want to microdose that because, like I was telling Ramo, we used to make it the tea a lot when I was younger. We would just go get the caps, the purple ringers from the fields around here, and either like he said he did it, but he never felt anything. And I said that was kind of the trouble with mushrooms. If sometimes you didn't take enough, or you'd have a buddy who would make the tea with way too much, and then you it was way too crazy.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say mushrooms or psilocybin is really the most similar thing to DMT that you could do. Like if you ate like 7 grams of mushrooms,
Goddamn.
you're going to have a close DMT experience.
That's a lot of pizza.
Well, that would you could dehydrate a nice quarter bag of mushrooms, and then dehydrated to be about 2 fingers probably across the bag, and then put it on a bunch of pizza.
Yeah.
Chew up those pizzas.
Hey,
That'd be
It's
awesome,
good.
wouldn't it?
Hey, this is a proper
See you later.
education.
Well, Tony, I appreciate your time, man. And maybe the next time you do DMT, you could maybe join the show live, and we could get a live reaction. That'd
be swell.
Blow your
TK
mind.
might join you.
I would do it.
That'd be cool, man.
I would do it.
All right. What does a dose of that stuff cost on the streets?
A dose, I'm not sure, but it usually goes for around like $100 to $140 a gram.
Okay.
Damn, they making some good bread out there.
And what does it look like? Like what does the substance look like?
Is it like
There's 2 different forms usually. It can look like a yellow, almost like wax, or it'll almost look like cocaine, like just a white powder.
yeah?
Now Ramo's in.
Well, how do you know you're getting good stuff though? That seems like the danger these days. You never know what you're getting.
Lacing your shit.
You gotta have trusted sources, of course. It's like with any drug,
You haven't had one bad experience out of these 25? Did you be like, hey, one night you got some trash?
No, I mean I've smoked some dirtier DMT, but I still had the same experience,
What, it just like give you the shits or something?
No, just the flavor.
Okay, it tasted bad.
It tastes horrible anyway, but
Okay, well.
All right, Tony. Well,
Dude, that'd be fun.
appreciate your time, man.
It's like comparing.
Thanks, Tony.
turds.
That was good talking to you, man.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
that was dope, brother.
Appreciate it, Tone.
yeah, no problem. Thank you, fellas.
Have a good day.
guys.
You gonna
Interesting.
do it, Ramo?
Do what?
The ayahuasca.
I
You
wanna
already
do it.
forgot.
I want to do it. I want to do it.
I'll butt chug it.
I want to do
Butt
it.
chug it.
You want to do it?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I want to do
That
it.
would probably be my last great romp with psychedelics, because I've done I've done acid, I've done mescaline, I've done the fucking beans in many forms that they took all through the years, which is quite a few.
Beans.
I remember when they were like about the size
ever
of a
done
fucking
Molly?
quarter, and they had like all these little like patchwork of dark brown spotches, which was heroin in it. That's how they used to be. So it was basically like a speedball.
Ugh.
That's what they used to be. They called them just wafers.
Oh yeah, I heard about wafers. Yeah.
White doves.
A lot of people like those. I used to like the chocolate chip.
Listen,
what
dude.
were they? Butterflies.
I survived.
Wait, what?
Chocolate chip butterflies.
What is that?
They were like little yellow pills with the butterfly stamped on it, and they had little brown like
That's
marks on it that
heroin.
looked like chocolate chips.
Heroin.
I know, sweet, isn't it?
Yes.
That's why
It was
they're
inside.
And
the
that's
pill?
why when you
Yeah.
took them, you were like this.
Yeah, especially when I was at a fucking light and that shit was going.
The lights
in my car.
Yeah,
Dope
fucking
as shit.
everything.
Luckily, I lived a block away from Area 51.
There's
could've
no
got
euphoria like eating one of those things. The euphoria it was just like,
Yeah.
fucking.
The allure of it all.
No, they were
I
fun,
mean,
dude. The day after was a
the
fucking
amount,
shit
I don't
show.
know.
How'd you feel the day
I burnt
after?
up more
Terrible.
endorphins eating those things than
Yeah?
just.
You were ate up for a whole day.
Oh,
You couldn't do shit. I wouldn't even think about doing that, dude. I'd be down for a month.
Not now. I would
Damn.
never ever do any of that shit now
But,
at
Yeah,
all.
no,
ever.
that's-
because
No
you
way.
physically couldn't do anything, or
It's
mentally
just
you
too
were
much
just
on
like,
your body.
You're
A
exhausted.
young body, all good. But
Yeah. One day you're good.
But
recover.
us today be like, what? Like
Nope.
no.
Nope.
I think we just stick to the marijuana.
I'm good with
Stick
that.
to the
I like
the
my
drinks.
I don't even drink that much.
And, just one thing that could be more dangerous is paying child support when you have so many damn kids. That's
Oh my
dangerous.
God.
Remember this song, Smarties, Sesame
Yeah.
Street?
But I found an article on XXL. They just came out with an article of the rappers with the most kids. They got a list. I didn't realize that some of these rappers had so many damn kids.
Are we
I
guessing?
can believe that.
Yeah.
So,
No,
do you know of the rapper that has the most kids out there, according
I'm
to
gonna
this list?
guess Young Thug. I'm gonna go with like a Future,
You've named two that are on the list, but they don't top the list.
maybe Ti.
I think you got to go with somebody a little bit older.
Oh,
That's
Dirty
been
Bastard.
doing it for a while.
Yeah.
DMX.
Method Man. DMX is a good one.
He's got one locally.
DMX.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, well, let's go through some of the names here. Nick Cannon. You want to guess how many kids he's got? He's not really. Is he a
Jesus.
rapper?
I'm going
Yeah,
7.
he's a rapper.
7 kids.
Yeah.
Ain't he the one that hit Kim Kardashian first?
Mariah
not to
Carey.
go in
No,
there.
that was,
Right,
okay,
right.
who's that?
Yeah, it was Mariah.
No, oh, okay. So
He's got
in that.
7
Okay.
kids.
Whoa,
7 kids.
nailed it.
But the-
Damn, I didn't know.
But the
even know
amazing
that.
thing about Nick is he's got like 7 kids with 5 women.
Yeah, he does.
So he's on
Mariah
fire.
being one of them. Twins.
Diddy's got a handful of kids.
Of course
Did he have a
does.
bunch of
Kids he got.
kids? He did.
Diddy's just got a half dozen.
Did he have any with
Six.
J-Lo?
Six
Take
kids.
that.
6 kids.
Six
Take
kids.
that, sperm.
Dr. Dre,
Oh, you just
Dre.
gonna blow my
6
question,
kids.
huh?
Dr.
6
Dre,
kids.
6 kids.
Okay.
Wow.
With the same woman?
6.
'Cause I know he's
6
married.
rich ass kids.
I know.
They are rich.
the Reverend Run has
Rev.
6 kids.
Same
Run.
woman?
With Justin.
I don't have that data.
So he had,
Oh,
with,
okay.
I think it was 4. So you had Vanessa,
All right,
the
this-
other sister,
he
and then it
was
was
Chinese.
and the 2 boys. So it was 4 that we knew about, unless he had, and he got 2 more with somebody else. I guess.
A lot of the rappers come in with 6 kids. That seems to be a common theme amongst
6
rappers.
I'm
Young
one away.
Thug. Young Thug has 6 kids.
Does he?
So that means if I have one more kid, I could be a rapper?
You got 5?
I do.
You're just one shy, man. You
Yeah,
think
they
you
go
could
for
spit
it.
one more out?
Oh, maybe not.
Maybe
but
you
there
could
may be
split
one out
2 of
there
them
that I
in
don't
half.
know about.
I'm sure you probably
Do
have
an
6.
eHarmony. He's like, no, I will not. You and me too, buddy. I don't think so.
Fetty Wap, one eye. He's got one eye.
7 kids.
6 kids.
6 kids.
Each of them has one
I
eye.
want you to
All
be
his kids have one eye.
He
too.
only needs to
So-
see what.
So now we're
1738.
gonna move on to the rappers with 7 kids.
All right.
Okay.
Young boy never broke again. I think you have 7 kids. You may be broke again at some point.
Young
That's
boy.
why he
Probably
made
broke
sure he.
now.
No, he has money.
No,
that's why
why
he made sure that he had a bunch of money because he was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah,
I gotta.
7 kids.
Now, Moneybag Yo.
I love kids.
Moneybag Yo is in the 7 kid list.
Dude, if
Right.
I had the money, I would totally have more kids.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What about
Fuck that.
T.I.?
It ain't about the money. It's about the I don't want to deal with them kids.
Tip.
time.
You, I love kids.
Oh no,
You could drown them.
no
Kids are
way.
dope.
What's the difference between kids and somebody, just another person, somebody else?
Oh, they're your blood. They're your child. You have a
You need,
connection with
you
them.
need to be a father, dude. You'll understand.
What's the difference between your mother and other women?
I don't fuck her. No, I was good.
Well,
I
you
knew
probably not.
something was crazy.
I'm sure at some point or other she
I'm
will
just kidding.
be like, "Yeah, he's fucked me over at some point." Or something
Ah,
or
you
other.
bastard.
So it wasn't like
Oh,
sexual,
God.
but
Oh.
So how
You
many
screwed
kids
your
does
mom.
T.I. have?
Huh?
Tip.
we
has,
all have at one point. We felt like, "Damn,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry."
No,
Oh,
my mom would absolutely agree with you.
Yeah,
I
All
fucked her over plenty of times.
we all do.
Especially with
that's
the
what growing up
especially with
being is
the
about.
college funds. Oh,
I
I was
bet.
supposed to pay
You-
that
you
back.
guys
She
are
ended up
horrible
paying a lot of
sons.
that back.
Yeah, Biden's gonna take care of that.
Yeah,
No,
don't
I
worry.
think
German
mom's
on the
helped
earth.
out.
Right before he
Uh,
croaks.
Moving back to our list, we have T.I. Tip, who has left the tip in maybe one too many times.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's got a lot of kids.
7 kids.
He put,
Some
did not
kids.
put the TIP in. Is that what you said? That was pretty good.
He left the
Left the
TIP
TIP
all the
in.
way.
That boy good.
He left it in.
Let's move on to rappers that have 8 kids.
Oh boy, you
Master
getting up
P.
there.
Baby.
Now we're really getting up there. We have Future as 8 kids.
I see your
Damn.
future.
I see a future.
Christmas
One of you
time
guys
is going to be a bunch
successful.
of little fucking brats
They
running
better
around
start
there.
making more hits.
One of you guys is going to be a fucking crazy person.
Flav, he's got
Flavor.
8 kids.
I don't
Has
know
he
why I
got
didn't
any
think
with
of
that
him.
bitch from the Flavor of Love? What's her name? Bridget Nielsen?
Yeah. No, I don't think they had any kids. She was too old, man. She can't spit none out.
Flavor of Love, eh?
I don't know. She's a big bitch.
Yeah.
And I guess they make them
The
different.
Flavor of
over there.
Love, huh?
Sure.
We've got Master P coming in with.
See?
How many you got?
Nah.
He's got 9.
Nice
kids.
kids.
Nine. What do
That's
you
a
think you
whole
was saying?
fucking ward over there in Louisiana.
Nine. He's got an
9 of 'em.
entire basketball team.
And 4 coming off the bench.
This next rapper has. You could have 2 starting 5s. We're
Oh,
getting
boy.
up to the
10?
10 kid
Yeah.
category.
Holy shit.
This would be Peter Guns. You know, sometimes he's using that Peter
Sometimes
as a
you're
gun
right.
too many times.
How the fuck do you have
What
10
the
kids?
fuck,
How
10
the fuck do you
kids?
have 10
So that's
kids?
no. He got 2 kids in each borough of New York.
Dude,
2 in Brooklyn, 2 in
how did
Queens, 2 in the Bronx.
How do you
2
even
in
allow-
Manhattan,
I mean,
2 in
look, hey.
Long Island.
we're going? There's a big thing on abortion going on in the country, and
10
a lot of
motherfucking
people
kids,
don't want people to have any abortions they want. But damn, at some point,
Can you imagine the conversation when somebody finally told this motherfucker that he could actually pull his dick out before he comes? He was like, "What? I don't
You
have to
can
do
do
that.
that?
What?
I didn't have.
Oh fuck! I've been doing this wrong."
no,
10
it's-
kids,
no.
dog.
There's no
Come
way.
on.
There's no way if you have 10 that you didn't want to do it.
That's
want.
what I'm saying. Like,
Do you
yeah,
have
he
a
didn't know
favorite?
any
I
better.
Let me
just-
ask you.
look-
Do you have a favorite when you have 10 kids?
As a kid,
You don't have
No,
a favorite when you have
have a
2 kids.
Oh hell
Really?
You don't?
Oh.
no. I don't.
You don't. You
no!
don't.
Oh, Rainbow,
know,
that's
no, I know.
nice of
They're-
you.
they're
But you're
all
lying.
good
You
in
have
their
a
own
favorite
way.
kid.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Of all of your kids, there isn't a favorite one.
No.
I mean,
No,
What
they're
if you
all
birthed
their
a
own
terrorist
special people.
and you like, you
they're-
know what? That
they're
one I didn't really
different
care
people.
for
like,
anyway.
you don't. You
I'm
love-
just teasing you.
What
I'm just
about
fucking
one that you don't care for as much?
Yeah.
Come on.
Not even.
There's one of them. One of them's fucking
I'm asking
pissing you
my mom
off.
which
I
one is the
saved that
favorite.
for my
Choose
siblings.
wisely.
All right, let's move on to
And my
rappers.
coworkers. No,
We have rappers with 11 kids.
God damn it,
11
man! No,
kids?
We're on
stop.
to the 11 kids.
Let's go.
Like that's a starting football side. Like
This
defense
guy,
offense.
this guy right here has 11 kids. He was giving too many of them that nut. Easy E, 11
Easy
kids.
E. I didn't know Easy had 11. I knew he had like
Are they all still alive?
All of
Give
his
me
kids.
Yeah.
that nut.
Like none of them were born sick or anything like that. Like I mean, not to like.
Rainbow.
No, I'm just asking. Like,
Did they have the hip,
Because-
the ninja?
right?
The-
I mean, did he? Yeah. I hope not. I don't know.
I
though.
hope
I'm
not.
asking.
I don't
like,
think so. I don't think.
Nah.
I hope not.
Except for one, the one from the mom who gave him the ninja.
And well, Easy
I don't know.
ended
I
up
don't-
having
11 kids.
11 kids. And then
That's-
now we're up to the next rapper on the
Nothing wrong with
list.
that, man.
Coming in at number 2 on the list. Old Dirty Bastard.
Yeah.
ODB. I knew he was gonna be on this list.
13 kids.
Damn.
13.
Did one of them kill him?
No, there's I do know the young dirty bastard that's rapping.
Yeah, he is. He
There
held
should
it
be
down.
like 6 young dirty bastards, shouldn't there? At least because if you've got like 13 kids, at least there should be at least a few of them that were guys that were like, I want to rap too, and I want to be like, I'm young dirty bastard. No man, I'm young dirty bastard. No man, I'm young. I'm. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
now you push
shouldn't
your
there be
brother
like,
down the steps.
yeah, shouldn't there be like a couple of them like fighting over that title?
And now
You got 13
Oh,
kids.
my
to the
gosh.
rapper who has the most kids of any other rapper out there.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, here
Rest
we
in
go
peace,
again.
Rest in peace.
Asked a few questions about the game and I
My man DMX coming in with how many kids you think DMX has?
42.
15.
You are correct, Memphis. DMX has 15 kids.
Damn.
That's
15.
a family. That's an old school family right there.
That's a
two,
village.
that's almost 2 football teams. You could have a starting 11 on one side. You could definitely have a defensive unit, for the football team.
Yeah, you really could. And you got reserves.
You could play 7-on-7,
Now, do you remember
and
your
somebody
kids'
can
names
be the quarterback.
Yeah.
when you got 15 kids? Do you remember their names? Would you see one of your
You
kids?
probably don't remember the kids.
Would you? I'm saying, would you see one of your kids somewhere and be like, and
Like,
just,
what is your name again?
Is that? I
Everybody
don't know if
wearing-
that's my kid or not.
Everybody wearing shirts with their names on them. So I can figure out who the hell you are.
Yeah, right. Initially,
They do say if you have children,
shit.
you don't live as long as people who don't have children.
That's me.
Wait, what?
No kids, man. I
So
said
they
no
say if you
fucking
have-
kids,
So
man.
if you have kids, they taking a life away.
They take years off of your life. These children.
So, can you imagine we all listen to little junior son of bitches?
Memphis and TK, you guys will probably live longer than me and Raymond.
I'll tell the story of you guys after you guys are gone.
That's all.
Rainbow.
I'd have to see numbers on that.
I'll be
I don't know how accurate that is.
That's why do you think DMX checked out?
Oh man,
Now,
I don't know. I think he
15
was
kids,
just tired,
that would
man.
wear on you. Exactly, he was
I
tired.
think he was tired.
I'm pretty sure DMX was babysitting all 15 kids every day. Monday through
He's like, I don't
Friday.
even want to deal with this anymore.
I'm pretty sure they.
I'm tired of
all
going to
live in
birthday
different
parties.
areas. Like, I hope they know each other, like and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. That's funny.
If you got 15 kids, you got a birthday party every month. If you got 15 kids,
Sometimes
fuck these
two.
birthday
Yeah,
parties.
Sometimes two.
Fuck
You
that.
you always at the same store buying shit. And they like
Party
whose birthday-
City again.
this is
Here we
my-
go again.
15 kids. You got to celebrate a birthday probably every
What
month.
is this theme?
I mean, that's
Fucking princess. DMX.
He's
use
such
the
a
same decorations. Just keep
That'd be
using them.
perfect. You can get him he could have got him an endorsement deal with Party City, somebody like that. I need that extra money.
Hand-me-downs. A lot of hand-me-downs in that household.
It's definitely a lot
No,
of
there
hand-me-downs.
weren't. No, there weren't. I gotta
Oh
think
my
DMX.
God.
Let's move on to
Oh,
the.
man.
We got other rappers to talk about. Anybody ever live that slime life?
No.
Come on, you
I
had
did
sex in
this
all
morning.
50 states. You didn't live the slime life.
I never called it slime life. I called it something different.
What did you call it?
On the road with Memphis, baby.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
It's
all right.
corny, but hey, it works.
This is a song we're listening
is this, a
to
girl?
right now. This is Young Thug and Gunna's song called Ski.
Oh, God.
I guess some of their lyrics have gotten them in trouble. You can use the First Amendment all you want. You can say what you want. But if you say things that are incriminating to yourself.
I thought they weren't
about yourself.
prosecuting
Yeah, if
any
they're public,
crimes
they can
anymore,
use-
though.
Who?
Well, they said that some of the lyrics from some of
They.
their
Yeah,
songs,
it came up on
the
the RICO.
prosecutors.
They got a RICO charge.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, RICO stands for Racketeering, Influenced, and Corrupt Organization.
You know
Right.
Rico, Raymond.
RICO.
Yeah, I know.
So young,
Rico.
That's my cousin, man.
so Young Thug and Gunna are named in a 56-count indictment.
That's fucked up.
There's a gang called the YSL Gang. You know what that stands for?
What?
Young slime life.
That's right, TK. Living
What?
that young slime life.
This is gonna work for Nickelodeon, motherfucking say you don't know. Slime, you get all over you.
I used to love that.
Me
I
too.
used to love that.
Is that like a gang in
show.
Atlanta or something?
Yes, it is.
Gangs in Atlanta. They're the YSL, and I guess they've been around since 2013.
Okay.
They're associated with the Bloods. So you'll catch this YSL gang wearing red for the
Okay.
blood, but then they also wear the
You got the
green.
wrong shoes on, Ramo.
They wear the
Green.
green with the red, meaning that you are YSL, you are blood, but you also have a little slime on you.
So okay, so it's a
a
chapter.
hybrid.
So I'm,
It's a chapter of the blood.
so I'm gonna say
gang.
with the slime part mean like you like
Celebrated.
you put some work in.
No, it's probably just a group of people who added a twist to it to make it their own.
I don't know, man. I know the gangs around my way. If it was something extra, that means you
Well,
do put in some work.
Well, in GI, it had a lot to do with hoods, like
What's
because there was
GI?
in Gary, Indiana, there was tons
GI.
of vice lords, but we had like
Who's
EVL,
Gary?
CVLs, vice lords, the Latin Kings, Imperial Gangsters, Black Gangster Disciples. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Didn't they all
there's
fight with each
different
other?
No, not. There were certain chapters that were cool with each other.
Right.
a lot
That
of
rolled
gangs.
like
I guess
the
that's
same,
what they calling
the
them
same
now. It's
clique,
like
the same
hybrids or
number.
some shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like different neighborhoods of said gang. Like, we're this Crip gang. You know what I'm saying? Or we're this blood gang. Like, this neighborhood blood gang is
I
called
get it. Oh,
this.
I
Like,
get it. Chapters of
Right,
basically
right,
like a
right.
motorcycle gang
Sure,
as chapters.
Sure. Yeah, like
I
they're
get
the
it.
Fort Myers chapter. Well, they don't do it by city. They'll do it by like just giving themselves a different name,
Mm,
I get it.
gotcha.
I have some audio from the press conference here where one of the prosecutors addresses the song lyrics specifically.
I knew that question was coming. I believe in the First Amendment. It's one of our most precious rights. However, The First Amendment does not protect people from prosecutors using it as evidence if it is so.
What was the line?
Talking about gang-related activity, I guess with the YSL
What
gang.
song? What line?
It could be any song.
I'm not sure the song specifically, but they're saying that in music videos and in some of their songs, they have affiliated themselves with the YSL gang,
Oh, I see.
who's now affiliated with racketeering charges,
I see.
also affiliated with, I guess, an attempted murder of a rapper, YFN Lucci, if you guys know who this guy is.
He's
I
in
do
jail in Atlanta. Yeah. He's made a couple songs.
Somebody tried cutting him up in jail.
Oh,
and
damn.
they've associated it with this YSL gang.
Well, from what I understand too, the order was asked or it came through Young Thug.
Oh, so
That
he
Young Thug was the one
who put the word out.
That's
gave
what
them-
I
gave them-
don't
gave
know.
them the
I don't
green
know.
light.
That's what I read on a
Right.
post that I was reading.
Well, you
I
figure
can't
too,
remember
though,
where it was from.
Well, you figure with the feds, and if you get hit on a RICO charge, they literally have pretty much everything to throw you away. So it's nothing like, oh, we gonna put you in a room and ask you questions like, nah,
And-
this is what we got.
And from
You
what I
want to
was
go? You
reading,
want to go to court? Or you want to take the deal?
from what I was reading, the prosecuting guy said, "Let's not be sexy with this. Let's not try to go big." So what they did prosecute, they have a lock on.
Well, here's the thing though.
They think
It's federal. So
Yeah.
all I got to do is plead the
Fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep.
5.
and you still get time though, right?
Maybe. Depends
Yeah.
on how good your lawyers
That doesn't
are.
get
how
you
much
out. Of,
money.
that doesn't get
how
you out
much
of
money
going to
you
jail.
pay
you
the
got?
government.
Yeah, depending on how much. Yeah, and I mean, shit. Do these
What?
cats really have that kind of money to fight the government? I kind of doubt it.
I think they're doing all right.
Yeah, but to fight
Yeah.
the feds,
We
Not to fight them.
You just got to beat your charge.
You ain't got to. No, you just got to.
You got to beat
Yep.
your charge.
No low contender.
That
You
doesn't.
pay a fucking $10 million fine. Maybe you do.
Yeah, $10 million.
You
He's
get
they got.
sentenced 6 years fed. You do, or 5 years fed. You do
yeah, because
maybe
you're gonna do some
6
fed
months.
time. You're gonna do some fed time.
Maybe.
I heard that.
You take a break.
I heard
write
that
some
old.
fucking raps.
I heard that old 6ix9ine
Sure.
was out there trolling Gunna because there's some beef between 6ix9ine and Gunna.
But he did get his ass knocked out a couple weeks ago.
Who?
6ix9ine
oh,
did.
did
Yeah,
he?
he did. He
Oh.
in Miami. Matter of fact, he was in Miami leaving. I forget the club. Actually, I know the club, but I'm not gonna say the name of the club. But somebody straight snuffed him in the back of the head and knocked his ass out.
Did they? He
Like,
has
they-
always
they
has a lot
fucked
of
him up. He
jewelry
was
on.
fuck-
Did they get
yeah,
his
they
chains
fucked
and
him up.
shit? Did they get
But-
his chains and shit?
And then now what?
Huh?
And
Did-
then now what?
Did they get the multicolored giant jewelry?
Violence
no idea.
solves nothing.
Literally.
He's still rich. The motherfucker that punched him
And
is
he's
still
still-
salty as fuck.
But if you get the big multicolored jewelry, you got some money. It's all
Can't-
your bank account being empty and paying for $5 gas. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do.
What?
So
But
TK
it's all-
suggestion
you
is
trying
you
to rob that
you go
motherfucker?
rob
You-
a celebrity
I had
for
nothing
their
to do
You
with
their
said
necklaces.
your statement was violence solves nothing. I said
It does.
if you punch somebody and you steal a
Well,
chain
I
worth
mean,
$3
if-
million, it'd fucking make your
If he's
whole
trying to
life.
rob him, maybe. I mean, but
We're not
I
talking
mean-
about a chain worth a couple $1,000s. We're
Okay,
talking about a
but you're
chain
not-
worth like
you're-
$100,000.
you're not gonna steal a chain like that.
I
and
wouldn't
people
do it,
aren't gonna
no.
know what the fuck and who the fuck where it came from. Like,
You're-
what's he gonna go to? Mom and pop fucking
sell
pawn
the big
shop and sell
shark
that
with the
shit?
fucking multicolored teeth chain.
He's
Yeah.
going to he's going to jail.
You could sell
if
it to
he
that
does
the Chinese guy that does all the fucking the grills, and he could just pop all the fucking diamonds out and remake it into a one for fucking the
I know what
baby.
you're talking about.
Fucking, it'll be on there next week. It'll be a grill.
That's
I don't know about that, TK.
Go TK.
I
It's your
guess
birthday.
there's also an alleged member of this YSL gang that took shots at Lil Wayne a few
Really?
years ago. There were fires, I guess, shot at his tour bus
Oh yeah, I remember that.
maybe like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
And now they're associating the YSL gang with those gunshots fired. But with a name like Gunna and Young Thug,
Yeah.
you got to believe you're causing trouble. Now, those aren't names that
What about Gentry? He might be gentrified in the
yeah.
neighborhood.
I'm trying-
Gentry.
I'm trying to gentrify this show a little bit. You guys have dirtied it up.
So yeah. So
Seems like these guys are going to be going down, but their lawyers are saying that they are innocent.
well, of course they gotta
That's
say
what they're
that.
getting paid to say. How come we don't ever hear country artists like getting involved, with having a bunch of kids and
What about
Going
that
down.
Jack?
Well,
What about
I
that
mean-
Jack Harlow? I know he's involved in it somehow.
Drake hasn't gotten in no trouble, has he?
Not that I know.
What about fake Drake?
I don't know if they're a fake Drake.
There's lots of fake Drakes. Those are the impersonators that like.
But it seems like in the hip hop music though that you got to have street cred, or else Young Thug is he selling a bunch of albums if he's not really a Young Thug?
But so my question is, but do you though? Because like look at like let me say like a Jack Harlow. He doesn't really have any. He came out wearing New Balance shoes and talking about he drinks water and uses protection and shit.
He's a white boy.
He doesn't have the same kind where it's like I gotta shoot somebody to get street cred to rap. He's doing it without. I'm not saying he's Will Smith, no Chris Rock, but I don't know. I don't think you have to kill people to be a good rapper. That's all I'm saying.
You don't have to kill anybody.
Different kinds of rap.
Yeah,
we're talking about.
So you're saying that some type of rap you do have to kill people?
No,
in order
you
to be
don't
good?
have to kill people, but that's what they rap about.
It might be somebody that they know.
Yeah, I mean,
like
if you
it
look
could be
at
the
the
homie
90s,
it could be the homie right next to him.
We had
and rap about him.
I'm not going to say that there aren't situations where you would be forced to kill someone else, because there are lots of them. I can think of a lot of them.
A lot of the 90s rap that was coming out of the New York area was very kind of intelligent, like, kind of stand up to the man type, fight the power type music, Public Enemy going into the, and then you move to California and it was totally different vibe. Like it's gangster, like it's killing motherfuckers and fuck you and fuck the police and we'll blow your fucking head off. You know what I'm saying?
So and then you saying that vibe kind of went back ping ponged back over to the East Coast?
No, I think what I'm saying
50 Cent
is,
came out and was like,
I think what I'm saying is at this point in time, especially with how wide everything that's going on, like, with the internet and all, like each rapper has their own style on how they do stuff. Like some people rap that way and some people just don't. Like I don't know that it's a particular area that has that anymore because crime is widespread and and partying's widespread. So
just like her.
I don't know.
Would you say that the internet has had an effect on?
Everybody want clout.
I think music is less censored nowadays.
It's very less censored.
Like we had to go into like a back room to listen to Two Live Crews, as nasty as they want to be, and keep it real low. Now the kids just have their headphones in and they have access to anything they want.
They pull up next to you at the stoplight, blasting that shit in your face.
Like, what
fucking pussy in your face at the stoplight, Mr. Man, and next to me with the fucking window down. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Then if you look at them, they just give you the fuck you, like a fuck you, vape stick in your face.
Speaking of vape stick, where the fuck that thing at?
It's time to hit the vape stick.
Yeah, definitely.
Time to call it a show. It's been another good one. We've learned a few things about ayahuasca.
And butt chugging.
That was cool.
I totally want to try this ayahuasca stuff.
You want to butt chug it?
Nah, I think I'll pass on that though.
So we found out that DMX brings home the award for most kids for the rappers. 15.
Fucking all kind of hoes.
Drake might got more. They just ain't bust him out about it
yet. They might not know.
Shout out to Pusha T for making that man be a father.
Well, anything to say, guys, before we wrap it up this week?
Man, you guys. Damn it, man. I don't.
I got something to say real quick. What? TK, my son was like, yeah, man, I'm working with somebody now, my new job that knows TK. I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah. He's like, he told me that he once saw TK get so drunk one night at a place that he ended up getting carried away by the police. I was like, oh, really? That sounds about like TK.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't even remember
Was that the night she got the DUI?
I don't even remember that.
Something about an ambulance was involved too?
I don't think so. I've never gone in an ambulance. No, I swear to God, I haven't.
That's what he said.
Let's get him on the show.
Next week.
We got to hear more about this story next week.
Yes.